Well, you know, I look at life in a personal perspective because I try to put myself in a reader's position, and by me experiencing over these many years life's ups and downs, I can relate to the commonalities of, you know, being depressed or being happy, and this is why I try to make the balance because of my personal feelings and personal experiences that I've had in life. Well, I'm not too familiar with other authors, but I've read Richard Wright, Ralph Ellison. Those have been a great impact upon my thinking. The Negritude era of the black writers during that time, Negritude writers, had a great impact upon my writings and my way of thinking. And even though I don't or have not ever met them in person, but through their writings, I feel that I've met them. Oh, extensive research. I go on the internet, I go to libraries, I go to the Black Marcus bookstore. I go to a variety of places to do research. I go to my great aunts and my great uncles, which carry a much broader and in-depth understanding of what I'm writing about. So just not only books, but I go to the elders that I usually associate with and have talked with down through the years. Case in point, my Aunt Bessie gave me so much information on my father's side about the 18 children, the 2 wives, and how they lived, and that really broadened my understanding of how to go about writing and putting together my information that I enjoy writing about, my family. Yes, I'm curious about what people say. Yeah, I mean, it should be natural because what I'm saying is a personal thing, and I want to know the reactions of how my thoughts come across to people. I mean, that's natural. Well, I got to give up more time. That's the essence of it. You got to give more time, because if you don't give time, you're not going to be the prominent writer that you strive to, or you want to achieve, to become. So, I mean, time is essence. I would be a better listener to my parents when they talked about their lives. I would be a better listener to my aunts and great aunts, to know that what they were experiencing has become a part or made me who I am. I think listening is most important in relation to being a great writer. My book is predicated on eliminating ignorance. I wrote this book because of the very fact that as a teacher, a former teacher, I'm retired now, and I understand that they are, and when I say they, I'm talking about the educational institutions in the high school that controls the high school, are no longer writing history past 1865, and that excludes my great-great-grandparents and the over 1,700 patent inventions that we contributed to this country to make it the #1 industrial nation in the 1900s. And that I don't want to see be eliminated. I want our history, even though it's a juxtaposed history, I want our history to be recognized as the great history, as what we call American history. Without American history, you have no, without black history, excuse me, without Negro history, you have no American history. And to eliminate the fact on the black side as well as the white side and all who study American history, you cannot eliminate Negro history. It's impossible, because we have been a great factor to making this country the number one, not only the number one industrial nation, but a great nation in music, in science, in education. You just go on down the line. In athletics, we are great people. In writing, you know, I mean, you just look at our writing. Our language is studied all over the world. So people don't realize this. And going back to what I said earlier, I want to eliminate ignorance. And the way you eliminate ignorance, by reading this book here, along with The Lost of African American. This book holds not only just American history, but it goes back to Noah, to Ham, to all during that particular time, and it brings it up to our present day, which culminates with the Lost African American. So you can get this book on Amazon or Authorspress, or you can even write 985 53rd Street, Oakland, California, 94608, and address me. We'll send you a copy, or copies, or a textbook copy where you can study and get an in-depth understanding about America, and especially about how she was built. And it starts with this right here. My name is Dr. Maurice Scott, and it's been my pleasure talking with you.